Definitely used his speed. Oh no! Oh, I knew we were going to see that! Yes! A cover tackle from the other side of the field! Now that's the kind of pace we need in the backfield for the Jags. Well, hey! What's going on, guys? How are we? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, yes, that's right, we're going to continue with my look at the top picks from the 2020 NFL Draft. Now, I realise these videos have gone on for a while, but I have to do it. I mean, these videos are timeless, that's what I keep saying. You know what, I had a pretty good idea in the shower before. I thought, you know what, just so I don't go on too much like I always do at the start of a video, I'm going to give myself a timer. I'm going to time 1 minute from the moment I start speaking to the moment the reaction has to begin. The actual reaction to the video. Okay, so that's 1 minute. The bell would have gone off, I would have had to shut this down and go to the reaction. But, well, that might come. But in the meantime, guys, I may not look like a rugby player right now, but I certainly am. I've got 20 years experience. My name's Jacob McDonald. I'm sitting here in Christchurch, New Zealand. Christchurch is a rugby mad city. New Zealand is a rugby mad country. But one thing I've done over the past 2 years is try and delve deep into the world of American football. I've tried to mesh the two sports as well as I can. One thing I will say is that the Jacksonville Jaguars, being the team that we're about to look at, is my favourite team. The Jacksonville Jaguars have been my favourite team for 2 years now. I've followed them through 2 seasons. If you want to know why they're my favourite team, well, hit me up on Instagram and I'll happily tell you. Or you can probably ask down in the comment section below and someone will tell you, because I have the best subscribers in the land. The best. And you're one of them. And if you're not one of them, well, consider subscribing. Alright guys, that's enough talking. We're getting into it. The 9th pick from the 2020 NFL Draft, it's cornerback C.J Henderson. And he's going to the Jags. Let's check him out.
I swear I like your style. Put you in Chanel cause it's just perfect for your smile. Girl, I swear for you I'd run the world, I'd run the miles. The way you look at me, I think I'm going insane.
So, we've got C.J Henderson. We've got some short highlights, which is good to see. We've got a film study by the same guy that I watched with the Andrew Thomas film study. I think before we do all this, I have to give him justice. I have to give the story justice. I have to give his journey justice. And we have to look at his story and his statistics. So we'll do that first. So he's a cornerback who is 21 years of age, 6'1", 202 pounds. Christopher C.J. Henderson, born September 30th, 1998, is American football cornerback for the Jacksonville Jaguars. He played college football at Florida. And you know what? In all this time that I've been doing all these reactions, I've never reacted to someone playing for the Florida Gators. Never. So for anyone out there who's from there, I hope you enjoy. Henderson was born and grew up in Miami, Florida. Well, that sounds like a whole lot of fun. And attended Christopher Columbus High School. He played both running back and cornerback for the Explorers and was invited to play in the All-America Bowl as a senior. He was ranked a 4-star prospect, initially committed to play at the University of Miami before decommitting to evaluate other offers. Well, that's something I actually haven't heard someone do before. So instead of going to the University of Miami, he went to the University of Florida. And the differences are, well, the University of Miami was established in 1925, but does it have a football team? University of... Is that the U? That is the U. Is that the one that Lou Headley's playing for? The one where people go like that? Did he really not want to go to the University of Miami? That seems crazy. The football program has been named National Championship 5 times over the past 3 decades, with the last time being in 2001. And come to think of it, believe it or not guys, I have a fucking list and a half of names and teams for me to look at. And the 2001 Miami Hurricanes is on that list. So let's keep going. Ooh. On December 12, 2009, the global sports network ESPN aired a documentary on the UM football program, the U. Right, I know we're talking about Florida. I'm so sorry. I really want to get this fucking YouTube channel pumping again, right? So that means that I have to bite the bullet and start reading my YouTube comments. And that's some scary shit. That is a scary place for a content creator, actually reading your YouTube comments. I decided to stop reading my YouTube comments probably about 6 months ago because it was putting me in a real bad place when it comes to self-esteem. On a bad day, and we all have them, if I was to read a negative comment, it would really just make the day even worse. So anyway, the U, okay, sweet. So he decided to go to the University of Florida over the University of Miami. And the University of Florida was established in 1853, 167 years old. And the University of Florida fielded its first varsity football team in the fall of 1906. The Florida Gators football team has played in 40 bowl games, won 3 consensus national championships and 8 Southeastern Conference championships, produced 89 first-team All-Americans, 45 National Football League first-round draft choices, and 3 Heisman Trophy winners. Since 1930, the Gators' home field has been Florida Field at Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, which seats 88,548 fans. The stadium is popularly known as the Swamp. Is that because gators are in a swamp? Gators? Yeah, probably. Alright guys, C.J Henderson. As a true freshman, he appeared in 11 games for the Gators with 5 starts and made 22 tackles with 4 interceptions. He became the first freshman in Florida's history to return an interception for a touchdown in back-to-back games. After doing so in his first 2 career games against Michigan, Tennessee. Holy shit, what a start! What a start! In his sophomore year, his first full season as a starter, Henderson recorded 38 tackles, 2 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, with 2 interceptions, and a team-high 7 passes defended. He was named Team All-Southeastern Conference. Second team, All-Southeastern Conference. Henderson entered his junior season as a preseason first-team All-SEC selection, third-team preseason All-America, and on the Bednarik Award watch list. Honestly, guys, there are so many awards. So many awards. There's so many different positions. And there's so many different conferences. No wonder there's so many awards. Henderson missed 4 games due to injury. He finished his junior season with 33 tackles, a sack, and 11 passes broken up in 9 games, because he missed 4, and was named first team All-SEC by the league's coaches and a second team All-American by the FWAA, which is the Football Writers Association of America. Following the end of the Gators' regular season, Henderson announced that he would forego his final year of eligibility to enter the 2020 draft. Now that is definitely a recurring theme, foregoing their senior season. They just want to get to the league, they don't want to risk any more injury, they think basically their draft stock is high enough, they're obviously being told this by certain people, and then they decide to enter the draft. So, he did that too. He finished his college career with 93 tackles, 26 passes broken up, and 6 interceptions in 33 games played. And I'll tell you what, the most exciting thing of this whole entire Wikipedia page is his 40-yard dash. It's a 4.39. We've got a legitimate 4.3 athlete in the backfield with a 10.7 broad jump and nearly 40 inches vertical and 20 reps on the... I don't know how these lighter guys get so many reps on the bench press. We saw Andrew Thomas, who's 320 pounds, get the same amount of reps as this guy, who's over 100 pounds less. Must be the angles. Anyway, 4.39, 37.5 vertical, 10.7 broad, and 20 reps on the bench. Selected 9th pick in the 2020 draft by the Jaguars. Now, obviously, the Jaguars let go of their star cornerback last year, didn't they? Jalen Ramsey. And well, if this guy has half as much talent as Ramsey did, he's going to make a name for himself on a Jaguars team that hopefully can go, 8-8. That'd be nice. Okay, let's move on. C.J. Henderson has various highlight clips, but the one we're going to go for first is by Just Bombs Productions. Florida cornerback C.J. Henderson highlights. And we have to imagine this guy in the teal and black making plays in the backfield for the Jaguars this year. Against Mahomes. Fuck, who have they got first, actually? Preseason, first game against the Panthers, we've got Fournette against McCaffrey. Then against the Buccaneers, where we have Fournette against Tom Brady. Then we've got the Redskins, where we have Fournette against Chase Young. And then we've got the Falcons, where we've got Fournette against... I don't know. First regular game of the season is the Jaguars versus the Colts! Yeah! And you guys know why I love that. And if you don't know, I'm going to keep it a secret. Let's go. Okay, well, I was wondering when or where we'd hear about that. So this is the second pick six. Must have been his second game of his entire college career. He got his second pick six. And it looked pretty simple. Just a straight run. Oh, he did have to change direction slightly. Definitely used his speed. Definitely used his speed. Oh no! Oh, I knew we were going to see that! Yes! A cover tackle from the other side of the field. Now that's the kind of pace we need in the backfield for the Jags. Elite speed at cornerback. You need it. If you don't have it, you're fucked.
C.J Henderson ran down Austin Polk.
That's amazing. That's incredible. I love that. Let's watch it again. Hang on. Where do we see him? There he is. He's right there. He's marking this wide receiver. He sees that ball go to this open receiver, right? We've got one Gator within reach. But then C.J Henderson turns around. Nope, sorry. Got it wrong. Got it wrong, got it wrong. We do need to see this. This is an amazing play. There he is. Top of your screen. So, I would say at this point, C.J Henderson is around about the middle of the field, but at the 30. This fella just caught the ball on the 35. He saw him coming the whole way. What a tackle.
Watch out, ball out. Watch out, ball out, and McElroy jumps on it. How about C.J Henderson with that hit? So the Gators giving the Rams.
What the fuck? I'm so confused. That's C.J Henderson? No, he's playing 5. Yes. Bottom of your screen.
Watch out, ball out, and McElroy jumps on it. How about C.J Henderson with that hit?
6 foot. He's 6'1", sorry. So he's
giving the Rams a little bit of their own medicine.
decent height. So he's playing 1 and 5. And this one, he just... Well, he leaves his wide receiver open, so... Yeah, I mean, that could have been a quick slant, right? But no, too fast. Too fast. Elite speed. Yeah! Get that.
C.J Henderson, third pick 6 of the year to the Gator defense.
Ooh, man. You won't get too many easier than that.
Wilson taking a shot.
Oh! Hold that.
By C.J Henderson. Gators
Well, let's have a look at this. Oh, that's incredible. What a catch. What a play. And to be how many yards out?
Wilson taking a shot.
3 yards out when he caught it. Crazy. Did the same thing, didn't he? He left that wide receiver open, but he just blitzed. Now, does anyone else go straight for the quarterback when he does? Right, got trips right, where we're sort of, the defense is sort of based on the left-hand side of the field. Well, I guess Henderson just does what he does.
Second and 3, Fitzgerald gets smacked back at the 36-yard line. They brought a corner that time. C.J Henderson, and he makes the play, his second sack of the year.
So this is his first year.
Wilson has all day. He'll dial deep.
What's going to happen here?
It is incomplete. Batted away by C.J Henderson. Josh Ali, the intended receiver.
Fuck, man, that's some nice hops. He measured 37.5 inches in the combine. I mean, anything over like 30, 34, 35 is, you know, up there. If you see anything with a 4 on the front, they should be playing basketball.
Williams fires
Anyone would have thought that was a touchdown. Is that against Miami? Oh, that's got to be a massive rivalry game, surely.
Two elite athletes. That's a great matchup.
LSU. Burrow. Oh! Knocks it away from Jefferson. Now that didn't happen very often.
Lock goes down to the bottom into double coverage, and it's intercepted by C.J Henderson, his third of the year.
You know what, guys? I have a whole fucking list of videos that I need to get through. So I'm going to call it there. Usually I would not want to. I'd feel like, you know what, we haven't seen enough. But we saw a pick six. We've seen a couple of passes deflected. We've definitely seen a couple of interceptions. We've seen his speed. We've seen a cover tackle. We've seen blitzes on the quarterback. And all I can say, I just hope that he continues that form into the preseason. And, well, I'll see you then. So CJ, good luck. All my viewers out there, I hope you enjoyed. All my Jaguars fans out there, definitely subscribe because I will be reacting to the entire season. Just like I tried to do last year, but it didn't really work. I didn't have a computer to use for a period of time. I was between houses. It just didn't work. It wasn't meant to be. But this year, I'm trying again. So I'll see you there. In the next video, we're looking at number 11, the New York Jets offensive tackle, Mekhi Becton. And Mekhi Becton, well, I mean, I think he's the guy that was 350 pounds and ran a 5'11". But if he's not, then I'm getting him mixed up with possibly Tristan Wirfs. But all of that will be revealed in good time. So I'll see you then, guys. Have a great day. Peace.